Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashraf Ben Alaya, and today we are talking about Azure Communication Services, a powerful tool from Microsoft that lets you add communication features like voice, video, SMS, email, and chat to your app. It is simple to use and can transform how you connect with your users. So let's check it out. All right. So as we said, Azure Communication Services is a cloud-based platform that make it easy to add communication features to your application. With just a few lines of code, you can include voice calls, video, chat, SMS, and email, all without needing to be a tech expert. It is available in multiple Azure regions and even works for government organizations, ensuring security and reliability. So, if we want to see the key feature of these services or this service, we can start by voice and video calls, for example, great for meeting, support, or virtual events. Chat, for example, for adding features like typing indicators and read receipts. SMS for sending and receiving message using phone numbers you can get directly from Azure. Email, you can quickly add email functionality to your app. You can send an email to one or multiple users with or without attachment. And one of my favorite integration is WhatsApp. You can create advanced messaging experience. You can even connect your own phone carrier using Azure Direct Routing. So, for example, let's say that we have a healthcare application for a virtual health platform. So it is a telehealth startup that want to build a comprehensive virtual care platform to connect patients and healthcare providers. So here is how ACS can be utilized. Voice and video calls. It enables secure video consultation between doctors and patients. Doctors can conduct remote checkups or provide second opinion. Patients can use their mobile or desktop devices to join virtual appointment. Chat. Add a live chat feature for instant communication between patients and support staff or nurses. Typing indicators and read receipts to help you improve the interaction flow. Doctors can share prescription details directly via chat. SMS for sending automated reminders, for example, for appointments, medication schedule, or lab test results. Example, your appointment with Dr. Smith is confirmed for tomorrow. Email for automate sending detailed reports, lab results, or follow-up instruction securely via email. Example, after a consultation, the system will automatically email the patient a summary of the discussion or treatment plan. And my favorite integration, which is WhatsApp. Patient can reach the clinic via WhatsApp for quick queries or appointment scheduling, with the system automatically handling responses. And there is one amazing integration, which is direct routing for phone calls to integrate the clinic existing phone system with Azure Communication Services for seamless voice communication. For example, for an emergency call or hotline support can be routed through the Azure Communication Services. All right. So developer today can use Azure Communication Service with tools they already know. It supports web, for example, with JavaScript, iOS with Swift, Android with Java, and Windows with .NET. The platform also provides ready-made UI component that we will see so you can build app faster and focus on what matters most, which is your business. So why choose Azure Communication Services? It is flexible, easy to scale, and integrate well with other Azure services. So let's keep going and go to Microsoft Learn to see the documentation. All right, here we are inside the rich documentation for Azure Communication Services, and here we have documentation for its channel that can be used, as you can see. And here we can click what is Azure Communication Services. We can see the pricing, for example, here. We will be redirected, for example, to the Azure calculator. And here we will see the prices. For example, let's see, we will use the euro. And here we have, for example, voice and video calling with interoperability into Microsoft Teams. And here you can see the prices. And here, for example, for sending emails and the total cost for sending a couple of millions of emails. Let me go back to the documentation. Here we can see how to create email resources, getting access token, getting a phone number, subscribing to an event, and how to use the different SDKs and API for these different services, or the available libraries from npm, the NuGet for .NET, the Python library for Python, the Java Maven, and for iOS, Android, and others too. So here we have the different services. We have some advanced scenario with messaging. We have some common scenarios. We have security here, for example, adding artificial intelligence or AI to security. We have the service limits here. We have some kickstarts and tutorials and samples that we can use in order to create this. For example, let's say voice and video call, how to connect to a call, how to connect to Teams call. And this is actually amazing. Some pre-built UI component that you can use and integrate into your code. So let me click here. We have a Kickstart or UI library for iOS, Android, and web. If I click web here and click UI component, we have some storybooks that we can use. For example, let's say video gallery, and this is pretty awesome. You can just copy the code and integrate it into your code or your code, sorry. And like that, you will have your call and just focus on your business without thinking about changing the UI. There are a couple of stylings here they can use with some examples, and you can go through this React library. Also, there is some libraries for Android also with iOS too. All right. So with all this documentation and the library that exists and the tutorial that you exist, you can just focus on your startup to build it using Azure Communication Service, or enhance your pre-existing system and modernize it using this service that include all type of communication. And the pre-built samples and tutorials will really help you in order to focus just on your business. We have always here, as you can see, some AI integration to detect, for example, sensitive data. Example here, if an email was sent with sensitive data or receiving sensitive data. So this is a full product that contain all voice, email, SMS, phone, chat, AI, and we you have it all. Just make your business run and start integrating this. So on the next video, on the next part, we will see how to create an Azure Communication Service. Later, we'll see how to send emails, or first of all, how to integrate a domain in order to send emails. And in a further video, we'll see how to use the SMTP functionality. See you in the next video.